Cesar Millan is just noticing my bruises.
Yeah, it's always, I hope it's not a dog.
It wasn't a dog.
Like
No, no. I did a. Have you heard of the Tough Mudder?
Apparently not.
It's an obstacle course. It's a race. I just did it in Seattle on Saturday, so I'm quite bruised. It's fun. I know it doesn't look very fun.
I know.
I was crawling around in the mud, and there were lots of rocks. So that's.
Apparently.
I know I alarmed you, didn't I? I'm okay. Cesar Millan is here, the dog whisperer. So nice to have you here.
Thank you very much.
Everyone's very excited.
I'm very happy to be back.
We have a lot of dog lovers here at Global, so
Yes.
I'm sure they're all hanging on to your every word. But let's just talk about the beginning. What is it that dog owners may need to do or are doing wrong, I guess? I don't want to, blame that.
You're absolutely right. That's not my approach. My approach is more like to make people aware of what's missing. Mm-hmm. You know, what kind of knowledge is missing, or what do they need to bring from within? Mm-hmm. You know, and what I notice is modern society is not accustomed to be instinctual about things. It's more intellectual, emotional. Right. So my clients are very intellectual, very emotional about it. You know, they talk to their dogs, and their dogs are their babies.
Right.
But it's very important to remember the instinctual aspect of it. You know, animals follow certain energy. And so when I come to people's home, that's what I project, is certain energy. And that's what the dog responds to me that way. It's not because my name is Cesar Millan. It's not because the world calls me the dog whisperer. Mm-hmm. And it's not because I have a TV show. It's just because the energy that I bring into the environment, and that's what I want to bring in the seminars, is how to connect yourself to the instinctual world. That's what is missing. Okay, so you're doing a number of seminars right throughout BC. You're going to be going on quite a road trip. I'm not sure how familiar you are with the province, but you're going everywhere in BC. It's very exciting for people. So what is this instinctual energy that you want to impart to people? Well, let me give you an example of what instinctual life looks like, right? So, for example, where I'm from, we wake up with the sun. In America, they wake up with the alarm clock, right? So how do we know about the weather? In America, they see the weatherman, and in Mexico, we look at the animals. Oh, okay. Yeah, so the animals are weathermen in a way. And so that instinctual awareness, that knowledge, it keeps us in a certain state. Mm-hmm. You see it in a more modern society, people are more excited about it. It's like they gotta go. They walk this way, or they move this way, and that affects the dog. So we need to go back to basics, it sounds like. Well, it's always the philosophy that when you want to repair or heal something, you go back to basics. Right. And that is really the point here, is what to reconnect. Mm-hmm. You know, Steve Jobs, you know, wanted to change the world. Yes. What I want to do is reconnect the world. Reconnect the world. That's correct. So when we talk to our dogs, and I do this, I talk to my pets, I talk to dogs, and I want to cuddle with them and tell them they're cute and lovely. Yes. That's not a good thing. That is a great thing because it brings satisfaction to you. To me. To you. Right. Yeah. Yes. What about the dog, though? Well, when it's not healthy to the dog, is when the dog is excited. It's doing that, and you are being emotional about it. Right. So that only makes a dog stay in that state of mind. Okay. You see, it doesn't really heal or rehabilitate the state of mind. So the dog becomes confused. Right. So you're going to help people understand how to reconnect, I guess, or connect with their dog on a different level rather than baby talk and, you know, to talk to them, I guess. Is that Well, I think it's very important to honor, you know, the species, you know, before you go into the whole loving situation. Right. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times through love, you actually not honor the species. You know, my clients, they all want to make their dogs their babies. Yeah. And that's honoring their belief, but does not really serve the purpose to a dog. May I ask, Cesar, I know we're right out of time, but we've been running a story this morning. There was a rally for pit bull owners this weekend. And they say, and we've had this, every time there's a story about pit bulls biting someone, it comes up. And pit bull owners are very defensive of their dogs. I've met lovely pit bulls. Yeah. What is your take on this idea of banning a breed? Well, that doesn't solve the problems. In the 70s was the Doberman that people were afraid of. Now it's the pit bull, right? So what just shows you is society hasn't changed its ignorance and its fear. So a pit bull can be safe, in your opinion? Absolutely. I mean, when a person needs a license to drive a semi, versus driving a just regular car.
Yeah.
Pit Bull is a powerful breed.
Yeah.
What will really solve the problem is education. How can you control powerful breed? But bite is a bite. Aggression is aggression. You've seen aggression in the show. Chihuahuas can be extremely aggressive.
Yes.
It's just they're little and they don't cause the same amount of fear. Right. Aggression is aggression. So we need to treat the symptom equally. Okay. It's not saying pit bulls should be banned because they're dangerous. No, we are dangerous because we're not properly educated.
All right. Well, this is Midge. And when we have a trainer in here, I'm very afraid of doing things wrong.
No, do it because that's how we teach.
Okay, so this is Midge, and this is Midge's mom, Olivia. Yeah. That's how I put it. I don't know. So what do you want to?
That's very common, by the way.
To
the introduction
mom and dad?
This is Mitch's mom, and this is Mitch, and to me, she becomes an energy.
So my way of dealing with Midge is, poor any doggies.
Yeah.
That you are so cute. That's how I do it. Is that bad?
That's what the world does. That's what she. So that to me is more encouraging the state of mind. So this is actually kind of contradicting because she learned or she believes that all human wants or give affection when she's excited or they cater to her.
So when she's excited, and I do that when she was sort of hopping up during the commercial break, and I petted her on the head. Yeah. Midge is okay. That's encouraging her that behavior. That
actually contradicts what you want to achieve, which is a dog that has good manners, right? Everybody focuses on the excitement on the dog and they give affection to the dog. Right. See, what I'm doing right now is claiming my own personal space. That's instincts.
Okay,
right?
yours.
And projecting a calm. So that's why she is gravitating to you. Because in my way of speaking, this little space belongs to me. So this way I can actually be her leader, and stare there, her friend.
Okay.
Friend means follower.
Friend means follower.
Friend means, yeah.
Okay.
All my clients, they're the friend of the dog or the mom of their dog. So they become a follower.
So how about you, Liv? What was it? You wanted to stop jumping or something like that?
Well, I mean, she's getting really big. She's she's not quite 7 months yet, and she's just shy of 90 pounds. So, she's not an aggressive dog, but she's an excited dog. So when she sees new people, new smells, new sounds, she charges at it, and that can be pretty frightening to somebody who's, not my size. And she's not, intentionally, I'm sure, but she has knocked me down just from jumping. So
really?
This is something we want to get under control
Plus,
now.
in reality, let me tell you the sad story. She has two things against her, right? Is she's black, and also she is a Rottweiler, right? So she has the look of a Rottweiler.
Oh, okay. So that's more intimidating.
Yeah, you don't know
people.
Mitch. Most of the world don't know Mitch. They just see a black dog who's a Rottweiler coming towards them.
And immediately.
So that in the frame of mind of people start running, and she just want to play with them, but she's gonna start pouncing.
Right.
You see what I mean?
And I'm going to be going.
And then she's going to be dragged.
She seems to be doing quite well right now.
Well, she seems mellow.
How are you feeling about her right now?
But her level of energy from excitement from 0 to 10, she's at level 3.
Okay.
So that's why I'm not giving
okay.
affection yet.
Okay.
So I wait until she's all the way calm. So then she sees, how can I get the affection from that guy? So and then she sees, once she enters into the 0 zone, which is the calm zone, then I give affection. Then what I'm saying is, that's the state of mind I want you to be when you're in this scenario.
Okay.
Now, when we go into a different area, I can trigger a level 10. Like the beach will be a level 10, dog park will be a level 10.
She'll be at a level 10.
I will allow that state of mind. Then her brain learn, okay, in the city, I behave this way. In the park, but this kind of mind learns to behave that way everywhere.
Oh, I see, okay.
You see, and then people...
Now, if we brought someone else into the scenario now, hey, Mark,
come here.
Come on over.
Sure. Come on, Mark.
Coming.
She'll smell Mark's dog, Dixie, for sure.
It's already,
there you go.
So it started from the head up and ears forward. There you go, this is...
I totally want to say, you're so
She's not
cute.
jumping on you.
Very good. It's because the way he came in. There we go.
There we go.
And that's a very classic thing. Mark just reinforced this. See, this is the intellectual, emotional stage. So I'm gonna.
See, now she's getting really
Mark just got neutered. Okay, Mark, go that way. Go outside. Let me go in there. So I will be. So here is me coming in. Enter in. So here. There we go. Come in and ignore the excited behavior. See, now she goes somewhere else.
She's
so it's not a negotiation. See, Mark went into a negotiation and then reinforced the negotiation. So Mark pretty much became a follower, not a leader.
Okay, so you just came in and you ignored her.
It looks like you ignored, but what I'm ignoring is not Mitch, per se. It's the state of mind that she's in, right? So it's the state of mind that she's in. So here, there we go. I'm moving in because I want her to move away from my space. Otherwise, that can hurt. Most of the time people go off, leave it, and they start doing this. You know what I mean? Yeah. Sit, stay.
And
so
they
that,
get just as
that only
excited.
gets, So.
And now she's all calm.
But she gave me my space. So can you imagine an older person when the dog doesn't understand how to give space? That's pretty dangerous for all society or for young society. Excitement can hurt.
Yeah.
So that's very important to understand what leadership does to the mind of a dog.
Right.
And what instinct is all about.
Interesting. Oh my goodness, I love it. And this is just a small little sample of what you'll learn at Cesar's shows throughout BC. He is going to be in Victoria, in Abbotsford, in Penticton, in Kamloops, in Prince George, and in Dawson Creek throughout the month of November. You're pretty much spending November in BC, Cesar.
I'm a Canadian.
Oh, see some snow.
You are.
I'm going to learn how to skate and the whole thing.
We're giving away a pair of tickets to each of Cesar's shows in BC. Email us at morningnews@globaltv.com. And in the subject line, tell us the name of the dog we used in today's segment. Should I give it away again?
Well,
She's the producer of the show, so.
her name is Midge.
Okay, Midge. We'll make it easy on you. So once again, Victoria, Abbotsford, Penticton, Kamloops, Prince George, and Dawson Creek here in BC. Thank you so much,
Thank you, guys.
Cesar.
Love
that
you,
was
Canada.
awesome.
Thank
All right.
you.
Thanks, Midge. All right, we'll take a break
Very
here
nice.
on the Morning News and be right back with your top stories.